were talking before the game, between the excitement of pep rally on Friday and then the game that night against Ashland, there's the dance on Friday night, and then they got up bright and early Saturday morning to play a 16-team tournament in Westboro, where they actually made it to the finals and lost to Barnstable in the last set. It was a 3-set final, and they lost 15-13 in the final set. So the girls have played a lot of volleyball.
It's a lot of volleyball over the last few days.
So Mike Terosian just giving me some instructions in my ear. It always scares me when Mike pops into my head. So we're going out live on YouTube now. And Morgan saved that, but it's out wide.
Yeah, Hopkinton having some trouble here.
Yeah.
Returning the serve.
Sam handles that one well. Rachel outside, Millie long. So good run of serve here from Dean.
Yeah.
Rachel Grabmeyer. Nice placement from Andy.
Really nice. You can see her take a peek at the court right before she followed through.
Mirabella checking in. Rachel depart. Grabmeyer back to serve. And a hitting error on the Red Hawks.
That was a well-placed serve there.
Nice knuckleball. Sam, good get. Outside, Millie, down the line. Oh, went outside the antenna. Landed in the court, but went outside the antenna. Lucci, outside. Good swing. Ashley, back to her. She goes deep. Dean, a little confusion there, but works to Red Hawks' advantage. Palucci, nice swing. Side out Hillers.
Yeah, there was not much Frontier could do with that one.
Bub checks in. Sam departs. Millie back to serve. Angie outside, nice pushover. Wasn't a lot that Bub could do with that.
Nice save by Millie.
Great dig. And that's long.
Well fought point there by Hopkinton.
Yep. You can almost see a little lethargy in the girls' in the girls' step as they're approaching.
And their jump too, yeah.
A little mishandle. As Martin New just handcuffed her. Hopkinton trails by 2 here in the first set. This hit from Dean.
Now Frontier struggling a little bit. Get that ball back over the net on the serve. Serve receive.
Free ball. See if the girls can use it. Millie, Angie, outside. Nice swing from Bub. Dean from the back. Morgan.
Nice arm bar.
Oh, great save. Great save. And a nice block.
They earned that point.
McDermott with a block. Well-earned point. Maybe that'll get the blood flowing.
Yeah.
Just off Ashley's fingertips. Morgan had it, but just changed direction. Hannah Quinlan checks in. Millie departs. Olivia Roseborn back to serve. Service error, side out, Hillers. And on Friday night was Dig Pink fundraiser, and the team raised over $2,400.
Wow, that's awesome.
So a great turnout for that event. Thank everybody that helped. And rotation violation on the Red Hawks. That's a do-over. Apparently it wasn't a rotation violation after Coach McDonald had to talk to the ref. Yeah, the set was too far.
Yep.
Nothing that Martineau could do with that. Service error from Ashley. Morgan Allen checks back in. Ashley departs. Martineau back to serve. Tied up at 13. Two straight service errors for the Red Hawks. Coach McDonald's not happy with that. Sophia Stilla checks in, as does Rachel Lorette, and Lorette back to serve. Outside to Dean. Hannah just couldn't handle that.
Really well placed.
Good speed, good placement.
They definitely set the ball to her a lot.
Hannah, Rachel, down the line, Bub, nice swing. Millie checks back in, Hannah departs, and Bub goes back to serve. Outside to Dean, that was way outside.
Just tipped at the net and directed down the line.
Yep, she just put it down the line. Scanlon back to serve. Berenson checking in for Bub. Sam handles that well. Rachel outside, Grabmeyer. Bump set out to Dean. Lorette. Millie blocked. That was Apanel with the block. Frontier in front by 1 here in the first set. And Sam mishandles that. Girls need a side out here. Morgan, Rachel, outside, Grabmeyer. Oh, just long.
Just long. Really close.
And Coach Grabmeyer calling her last time out here. You get 2 timeouts each team per set.
You don't see Hopkinton having to take 2 timeouts in the first set very often.
No. So the girls, as we said, they played in the Westboro tournament and they lost in the finals to Barnstable. Hopkinton right now is ranked 5th in the state. And a few of the teams that they will hopefully see in the playoffs, they did get to see at this tournament. So Minnechaug was there, Westboro was there, Algonquin was there, Barnstable. And the tournament, state tournament seedings will be released tomorrow. So most likely Hopkinton will get a first round bye. So check HCAM's website and we'll keep you up to date with all of the sports seedings. Allen, Lorette, Grabmeyer, point.
Beautiful.
Side out Hillers. Outside to Dean. Millie gets to that. Angie. Millie sends it deep. Free ball. McDermott. Lorette. Back to McDermott. Nice.
That was really nice. She controlled it over the net. Got the set back to her and finished it.
Back row hit. Allen, Lorette, Grabmeyer, down the line.
Down the line is right with authority.
Outside to Dean. Great block. Grabmeyer, see if they feed Angie. McDermott, net violation. Apanel is into the net. And Coach McDonald calling timeout just to settle the girls down. So earlier tonight, the JV2 team won 2-0, and the JV1 team also won 2-0. So Hillers will be trying for a clean sweep tonight. And the JV1 team finished 17-0. It's their third straight undefeated season. And I believe the JV2 team lost twice, so they probably finished 14-2. 15-2.
Nice block.
Great block. Kept alive. Dean one-hands it over. Berenson gets to it. Lorette. Nice play, Millie. Just, once again, the set was close to the net.
Yeah.
That's all Millie could do. Double hit.
I think, all things considered, after the busy weekend, the rainy Monday for Hopkins to be up in this first set, it's a win.
And that's out. Good eyes, Angie. Morgan Allen, Rachel Lorette, Angie Grabmeyer, blocked. Dean with a great block. She'll go back to serve. Martineau checks in for Frontier. 21-19. See if the girls can side out here and stop Dean from the run she had the first time around. Angie, Rachel, Millie. Nice put away by Millie. Palucci checking in. Lorette departs. Grabmeyer back to serve. Nice serve. 23-19. Hillers in front. Lila Evans checking in. Nice.
Yeah, it was a deep serve.
It was deep. Not sure if that was going out or not. It was going to be close. They had no choice but to try to play it. So here we are at set point in the first set. Angie floats that one deep. It's going to be trouble. Kept alive. Net violation. So that'll be it. Hopkinton takes the first set 25-19. Girls will switch sides and we'll step away and be back momentarily. And we're back for set number 2 as Hopkinton took that first set over Frontier 25-19. Kind of a back and forth seesaw match there until got to about 18, and then Hopkinton finally started to put their foot on the pedal, Matt.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a back and forth set. They looked a little bit tired at certain points, but they were able to pull it out. You know, Margie used 2 timeouts, gathered the girls, and they came out swinging. We take a look at the stats here from the first set. Angie led the way with 4 kills. When it came to assists, Rachel Lorette had 8. And when it came to digs, Morgan Allen led the way with 5, followed by Millie with 4.
And Hopkinton Sports, HKM Sports, is supported by our viewers and by the dentist at Hopkinton. The dentist at Hopkinton provides services including comprehensive dental care, same-day crowns, facial aesthetics, periodontal care, cosmetic dentistry, and implant dentistry. The dentist at Hopkinton is located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com. So out there on the floor for the Hillers, we have Kate Sestari, Angie, and Bub in the front row. with back row of Rachel, Hannah, and Morgan.
And for Frontier, we've got Kamani Adana Topolsky, Olivia Dean, Charlotte Dulett all in the front. In the back row, we've got Sophia Stilla, Olivia Rosewarn, and Riley Asel.
Bump set to Dean, good approach. Great get from Hannah. Rachel, a little confusion there at the net. Oh, Kate had the block, just couldn't control it. Rolled to the left, nobody was there. Still at a serve. Morgan receives that. Rachel outside. Bub. Not much deep. Oh. Bub started for it and then backed off.
We're all watching it.
Little campfire action there. Angie, Lorette, bump set, Grabmeyer. Nice get. Back to Dean. Angie with a block.
Nice block at the net.
Cassie White checking in. Rachel exits. Grabmeyer to serve. Handled well. They're pushing it outside Dean. No. Never came over.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure whether Kate got a piece of that, pushed it back.
It's tough to tell.
Yeah, when it's right in front of the up ref.
Yeah.
Nice eyes from Kate.
Yeah.
She was right there in case it
She was ready for it.
Here we go, Angie. Go. Go it up.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Still a nice dive.
yep, nice pancake from Bub, but still rolled left. Yeah, set was close to the net. Dean couldn't do anything but just push it down the line. Good heads-up play. Isler with the serve. Angie. Cassie, good swing.
Wow. Didn't look like she swung that hard at it, but had a lot of power behind it.
No, and the ball had, Angie was just lunging to try to get to it. It had a lot of spin on it, tough to control. Mel checks in. Bub back to serve. Good swing from Cassie. Usually the girls have a spaghetti dinner too with the Frontier team immediately after the game. I forgot to ask Coach Grabmeyer if they were doing it. It is a long bus ride back. Outside to Dean. Boy, she's got a great swing. Angie just couldn't pull that off the net. Sam checks in for Bub. Scanlon back to serve for the Red Hawks. Hiller's up by 1.
Yeah, and Scanlon is a freshman. Very impressive.
Yeah, they've got, 2 or 3 freshmen on the team? 4. Yeah, it's a very young team, only 2 seniors. Sam, Angie, Cassie, blocked. Appanell with another block.
Just a few tonight.
Tied up at 5 here in the second set. Hopkinton took the first set in this best of 5 match. Sam, Angie, Kate. Angie, Morgan, bump set. Mel pushes it down the line. Nope, Dean hits it long. In some ways, it makes it easier to defend because you know 90% of the sets are going to Dean.
Exactly. You know exactly where it's going.
Nice serve from Morgan. Yeah, setter can't get to it.
Yeah, she watched that one go over her head.
And Scanlon served and was in the back right position, so she's got a long way to go to get to setting position. And Scanlon only a freshman, so your setter is a freshman. Back set, Dean, and Appenell takes the first hit. Nobody was there to challenge that at the net.
And Morgan Allen had the dig, but it had so much on it. Came back over the net, and Appenell just powered it right down.
Dean to serve. Gets her serve positioning from the assistant coach. Ashley McDermott. Martineau. Mel handled that. Cassie with another great one. Arm bar. Pulled off the net, but Scanlon went into the net. Side out Hillers. Lorette checks back in. Cassie departs. Rachel goes to the service line.
She's been so solid serving this year.
Great serve. Sam, bump set. Cassie.
That's a really nice bump set by Sam. It's perfectly placed.
Four-point lead for the Hillers here in the second set. Nice block, McDermott.
Yeah, they're starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm here.
Another good serve from Lorette. Six-point lead for the Hillers. And just serves that one out. Side out Frontier. Appenell back to serve. Sets a bullet. Angie. Ashley puts it down the line. Dean hits the floor. And that's out. Side out. Mel back to serve. Bub checks in. It's time for a Bub point, I think. McDermott.
Nice job by Ashley.
It was
arm bars
blocked
it over.
And net violation. Oh, double hit. It didn't look like a double hit. Scanlon goes outside. Martineau. Net violation. Or no, outside the antenna. Well, they're starting to put a little distance here. Morgan, Rachel, Grabmeyer. Good swing from Ange.
Yeah, it was tough for Dean to handle. Came in about shoulder height.
I thought Coach McDonald would have called a timeout here with 9-point lead for the Hillers. Yeah, this is the run you want to see the girls make with this rotation. You got Dean on the back row. Don't have a lot of power at the net.
That's a great point.
When Dean's in the back. Rose Warren back to serve. Hannah Quinlan checks in. Bell departs. Hannah gets to that. Rachel. Angie, great save down the line. Girls looked a little disorganized there. They were still recovering from the previous play. Hannah, Rachel outside, Bub. Dean handles that. Push it to Martineau. She just puts it down the line.
Tapped it over.
Yeah. Girls need a side out here. Hannah, Rachel, back set, Grabmeyer. Blocked, but there was no stopping
Too
that.
much power from Angie.
Side out Hillers. Starry checks back in. McDermott to serve. Double hit. That one I can see.
Yes.
And that's long. Out wide. Good serve.
Really good serve.
Little confusion there from the Red Hawks after the first pass. Back row hit to Dean. I didn't think that.
I was going to say, I was waiting for the ref to blow the whistle.
Double hit.
Wow.
I didn't think that Ashley got to that pancake.
Yeah,
She's still celebrating it.
The bench love to see that one.
Yeah, I think Coach Grabmeyer's even going down to give her a little more of an effort. Yep, she is. She's getting an extra high five from Coach Grabmeyer. And Dean just puts that one back.
Yeah, there was a big opening there. Angie just backed up.
Roberts serving. Angie mishandles that. Quinlan gets it to the back row. And that's out. Nobody was there.
Yeah.
Everybody was headed towards Dean.
Too much angle.
Cassie checks back in. Grabmeyer to serve. Nice block.
Nice block at the net.
Cassie with a block. And Coach McDonald calling a timeout now. Hillers in front 22-13 here in the second set. Hopkinton took the first set 25-19.
Yeah, they've opened up quite a commanding lead here in the second set.
Yep. First 5-6 points, for the start of the set was close. Then Hopkinton started to separate themselves from the Red Hawks.
Saw a lot of mistakes there from Frontier as well.
Coach Grabmeyer's family getting some FaceTime. I'm sure Joe's happy with that.
Finish.
22-13. Pillars in front. Angie serving. Kate mishit that. Boy, Dean, just her approach is so clinical.
It really is. Perfect almost every time.
It was a poor set, and she just waited, reached back. Timing is so good. Back set. Bub just sends that cross court. They go, and there's a mishit. One of the few times Dean just hits it. Hillers 2 points away from closing out the second set. Cassie checks back in. Caden back to serve. Outside to Dean. And that's blocked wide by Cassie. Side out, Red Hawks. Hitting error from Cassie.
She was a little off balance.
Yeah, set was a little.
Yeah, the set wasn't perfect.
No, set was a little behind her. Sam, good first pass. Great cross court. Good swing.
That was really nice timing.
It's a great first pass from Sam. Here we are at set point for second set. Hopkinton took the first set. Morgan floats that one in. Armbar, nice tip over from McDermott. Good heads up play. Angie. McDermott. Yes.
Nice back set.
Ashley earned that one.
She did.
He deserved that point. Hillers take the second set. 25-16 for a 2-0 lead here. In the best of 5, girls are going to switch sides, and we'll be back in just a minute. And we're back for the third set here as the Hillers took the first 2 sets from Frontier. In second set, they started to distance themselves a little bit more, Matt.
Yeah, they really did. They made the plays that they needed to make, and a couple of unforced errors from Frontier, but Hopkinton took advantage. So take a look at the stats from the second set. With hitting and kills, we've got Angie with 2, Melanie with 2, and Cassie with 2. When it came to assists, Angie led the way with 5. And when it came to digs, Morgan Allen led the way with 3.
Nice balanced,
very balanced
attack and defensive play from the girls. So out there on the floor, we have Kate Powers, Angie, and Cassie up front with Rachel, Ashley, and Hannah in the back. Morgan will check in for Ashley momentarily. So the girls they'll know sometime tomorrow when, where, and who they play in the state tournament. They should come away with at least, most likely a number 1 seed for the Central West.
Yeah, that'll be exciting to see the seedings tomorrow.
And the girls will have at least 1 home game before moving to neutral. Could even be 2 before moving to a neutral site. And we're underway. And that one just caught everyone watching. Side out, Frontier. Morgan, Angie, sent deep, Cassie, outside to Dean. Oh, just blocked wide by Kate.
Yeah, they were there. She was there for the block.
Oh, great save from Rachel. Rose Warren out to Dean, blocked again, but wide. Morgan, Rachel, bump set, good swing from Cassie.
Wow, that was a nice save by Frontier. Almost another one.
Side out Hillers. Ange back to serve. Mirabella checking in. Rachel departs. Hannah gets to that. Angie. And that was too close to the net. Nothing Mirabella could do with it. Side out. Apanel checks in. Kate Powers. Bump set to Dean, pushes it down the line.
That was nice vision.
Yep, good heads-up play from the junior. And Hopkinton didn't handle that one well. Hannah, Angie, good approach from Mirabella.
Wow. Very nice timing. Put it in a great location.
Side out. Cassie checks in. Nice serve. Sam with an ace. That's a long way to run for your setter. She doesn't call for the help though. It's her ball. Guess where they're going with this one. They were going to Dean, but it was a double hit.
Sam's got a nice little service run going here.
Great angle.
A no angle cross-court kill.
The set was so far outside, that was really the only thing she could do. Rosewarne back to serve. Frontier in front by 2 here in the third set. Hopkinton took the first 2 sets. Angie, Cassie. Dean keeps it alive. And nice point for the Hillers. Kate Powers back to serve. Hillers within 1. Free ball here. Kate, Angie, Ashley. Nice play.
She fooled them all.
Yep. Tied up at 7. Dean keeps that alive. Great save from Angie. Sam gets to it. Angie, back set, Mirabella.
That was a nice deep hit by Mirabella.
Ooh, service error from Kate. Tied up at 8. Side out. Morgan Allen checks back in for Kate. Dean back to serve. Girls need a side out here, and then go on a couple service runs. Morgan Allen handles that. And that's going to make it.
Wow. Great effort by the Hillers. Nice job by Morgan Allen to somehow muster that over the net from the back row.
I think Morgan gave that everything it had, and it just made it. Rachel Lorette checks in, goes back to serve. Nice play,
Ashley. Job by Ashley.
Pushed outside, and Frontier very good on that angled shot.
They really are.
Aspinall will go back to serve. 1 point lead for the Hillers here in the third set. Angie, Dean gets to that. Just put over. McDermott with a set. And nice play from Cassie. Gives Frontier a little bit of their own medicine.
Yeah.
Hannah checks in. She'll go back to serve. Cassie checks back in. Sam and Mel depart. Dean gets to that. Blocked, kept alive. Net. Not sure who it was, but the set was close to the net. I think it was Dulette. Thirteen to 9. Hillers in front here in the third set. Good serve. Pushed over, Angie gets to it. Rachel, bump set to McDermott. Blocked, great save. Rachel's trying to sell it that she got the pancake.
Yeah.
Side out, Frontier. Roberts back to serve. Rachel, bump set, Angie.
Wow. She put a lot behind that one.
She put a lot. Kate Powers checks in. Ashley McDermott departs. Morgan Allen back to serve. 4-point lead for the Hillers. Double hit from Rachel. Steve Sweetapple and Matt Clancy up here in the Crow's Nest. We'd like to thank the rest of the HCAM crew. Bob Hamilton and John Ritz down on the floor with the cameras. Mary Arnott back up here in the Crow's Nest with us. Side out Hillers. Samantha Dings doing graphics and Tom Dings directing us. And Tom is very quiet in my ear, unlike Mr. Tarosian. Angie back to serve. 5-point lead for the Hillers. Nice block from Cassie. Or no. Yeah, it was. Cassie sends that one just long. The Red Hawks within 4. Hannah gets to that. Oh, I was wondering when we were going to see a dump over. Heads up play from Angie.
She usually does that a couple times a game.
Side out Hillers. Sam checks in for Cassie. Mel checks in for Hannah. Outside to Dean. Nice swing. Good point for the Red Hawks. Rosewarne back to serve. Cassie. Rosewarne gets to it. Outside to Dean. Just taps it. Angie's out. Bump set. Nice swing.
Really nice swing there by Mel. That back right corner was wide open.
That's funny. When she hit that, she didn't hit it hard, but
No.
she hit it with. She came up and over the ball, and I thought it was going to go long, but it just had top
dove right in at the
just
end.
dropped right in. Kate Powers serves that long. Side out. And Jean Kaminsky. helping out with the graphics as well. That's the first time Tom's talked in my ear in like 4 games. Thank you, Tom. Sam, Angie, Mel. Oh, it just sends that long. Sam, Angie in the middle to McDermott. Oh.
At first, I wasn't sure if that was going to go in.
Yeah. Dean serving.
Oh, that was
Nice serve. And Coach Grabmeyer called a timeout there. It's her first. You get 2 per set.
Yeah, Dean gave them a little bit of trouble on the serve in the first set, but since then, seems like Hopkinton's been able to neutralize her a bit.
Yeah.
Now she's back.
And you can see Frontier's a well-coached team. Coach McDonald's going to have the girls ready to play. So this is the final game of the regular season. And as we said, the seedings will be released tomorrow for the state tournament. Sam, Angie, nice set, good approach from Cassie. Wow, roundhouse, kept alive. Outside to Mirabella, and long again.
That was a nice save by Frontier.
It was, great roundhouse from the back. Riley Isler with a nice roundhouse. Sam, Morgan, bump set. Cassie just sends that to the back row. Oh, little miscommunication there. Set out. Hillers. Mirabella departs. Rachel enters, and she will go back to serve. Tipped. Oh, great.
Nicely kept alive.
Lorette kept that alive. Bump set. Free ball, and that's out.
Going out.
Two-point lead for the Hillers here late in the third set. Hopkinton took the first 2 sets.
Nice job by Rachel. Oh.
Side out, Red Hawks. Epinel back to serve. That one caught the net.
Nice
Sam.
effort by Sam Berenson.
And off the netting.
That serve skimmed the net and picked up some speed.
Tied up at 20. Morgan, Sam, Angie. Morgan, let's see. Nice swing from Mel. Sam, Rachel, Angie. Sam, Rachel back to Angie. This time down the line. That could be trouble. Kept alive.
Played it off the net.
McDermott, open spot. Great play.
That was a nice rally. Probably one of the longest we saw all night.
Yep. Hannah checks in for Mel. Cassie checks in for Sam. Quinlan back to serve. A nice serve. 22-20. And Coach McDonald calling a timeout here. Just to settle the girls down a little bit. And this is, you want to make these runs when Dean is on the back line. That's really the one real dangerous threat that Frontier has is when she's at the net. I think she's the only player I've seen this season that hits the ball as hard as Angie, as consistently.
I think you're right. Yep.
And hits it hard and puts it in. Difference between hitting it hard and not putting it in play. Tipped. Rachel gets to it. Morgan, bump set, outside. Nice swing from Cassie kind of was embarrassed that she got that point. It was a miss hit. Still shows up as a point in the scorebook.
It does. We don't judge.
23-20. Oh, Ashley was set up perfectly from a defensive standpoint. Her timing was great, but she didn't have her hands pointed down, just pushed it wide. Roberts back to serve. Frontier within 2. Morgan, Rachel, Grabmeyer, point. So here we are at match point. Regular season ending match. Kate Powers checks back in. Morgan Allen to serve. Let's see if Morgan can close this out. Cassie, Rachel, back to Cassie, and that's it. There we go. Great swing from Cassie. So the Hillers take a 3-0 sweep of Frontier for this regular season ending play. The girls finished 18-0 and just a phenomenal season, Matt.
Yeah, really great season from Hopkinton. Extremely excited to watch this team compete in the state tournament starting this week.
Yep. So the girls will know tomorrow their seeding and who and when they will play. Check into the HCAM website as we will update it as soon as we hear. And so that's it. Hopkinton takes Frontier 3-0. For Matt Clancy, I'm Steve Sweetapple and the rest of the HCAM crew, and we'll see you during the state tournament.